Exactly.
That's oh yeah, that's just awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
how somebody goes through that. I would just have nightmares again and again, even if it wasn't that painful. Just the thought of it.
Oh, I'm sure the police officers are gonna have the.
Oh well, they're probably laughing their ass off about it.
You think so? I think
I
they'd
don't
be
know. You probably have like the one guy that throws up and the other guy's just laughing.
the rookie.
The rookie's throwing up.
Rookie's throwing up.
Yeah, then they pat him on the back. Oh, you see, we've seen it all. Get used to it.
Yeah. Come on, this is like the third one this month. You know? Like,
Yeah,
did I tell you?
I'm sure it's happened more than once.
Oh yeah. I don't think I said where it was. Did I?
You said it was in Indiana.
Oh, it's in Indiana. Oh, it had to be. Okay,
Also,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Take me to Val Memorial.
I saw it, and this is, I guess, kind of along the same lines. I was watching one of those. I'm not sure what channel, A&E or Discovery Channel or one of those intellectual channels. It was
Not the learning
real
channel.
life. Yeah, it could have been Learning Channel, one of those.
What sense are you learning anyway?
The real stories of the emergency room or something to that effect. One of those where it's basically weird things that have come into the emergency room.
Uh-huh.
And this guy came in, I guess, naked, with his member stuck into one of those little portable gas grills.
Little portable grass grills.
Like the little Coleman ones that you could take,
like, okay. I was
like
gonna say
camping and stuff.
like sterno, like a sterno
No.
thing.
It uses the little bottle of propane, and it's just
Right,
you could
right.
carry it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's small.
I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
And I guess there's holes or something. He had stuck himself through it. I don't know. I didn't get the whole story, but he had, and he couldn't get out. And I guess he was pretty high too. He was on something. But they called the fire department in to try to find something to cut it off, to cut the grill off without cutting him, because I guess he was swollen, if you will. And
Sold.
so they brought in the fire department. The fire department guys are passing out, looking at it. And I didn't really understand why that would be that bad. He wasn't bleeding or anything. He was just stuck. So to me, that would be
Yeah.
a laugher for me. That wouldn't bother me seeing that. I don't think.
Yeah.
But they had a hard time finding people to work on him. And then finally they got a urologist to come in, and he took this is the part that probably would have got me, because he came in and got a needle and drained the blood out of it. Yeah, and so he had it, and then it popped out, and the guy ran off.
Yeah. He ran off.
He ran off, yeah.
Oh,
That was, but
What do you
up
mean he
until the
ran
needle
off?
part, up until the needle part, that wouldn't bother me, just because he had his thing stuck in a
No.
grill. That's nothing. As long as it's not cut off or burnt or anything, and from all accounts,
Yeah.
it was fine. It was just swollen.
Yeah. Well, why
He
did
had
you just sit around and wait for the swelling to go down?
I don't know if it had been cut off, like it was in there and it was so tight around it that the blood couldn't come back out, or
Oh.
maybe he had been
right.
popping Viagra and it wasn't going to come out for a while, or I don't know.
Oh wow. Okay, got ya.
And it looked like what they portrayed in the actor that portrayed him was a small, looked like a Vietnamese man, Asian definitely, but looked probably Vietnamese. But I don't know if that. Well, I think that's part of it because he didn't speak English.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got this naked Vietnamese guy with a Coleman gas grill stuck to his penis, and what do you do with that?
Wow.
So
Amazing.
they got it off, and he disappeared.
He disappeared into the night.
Yeah, and then they put the gas grill in the bio waste bag. And what are you listening to another show over there?
This is our show.
Are you listening to our show? It's so good you can't even wait till it's over.
Yeah, I was just making sure that we're
Making sure
in
we're
the air.
still in the air. Well, hopefully we are.
Because man, I don't want to have to repeat that scrotum attack story.
Oh yeah, that was painful to listen to. Painful to listen to.
Shocking.
Oh yeah. So we've been off, and probably rightly so, for a full week. So we had a pretty busy. I had a somewhat busy week.
Yeah.
I put the boat in the water this week.
Oh yeah, that's always a exciting time of the year.
Oh, it was an adventure. I'll say that. The first time of the year is always an adventure, but got it in there. It
Yeah,
actually
like
went in
yeah,
fine.
did anything?
Then we went out. We drove around the lake. I live on I live on a pretty big lake. We drove around, and it was not the best weather. And we went to head back, and I was trying to do it from memory, going back to where we left from.
Right.
And so I just thought, well, I'll pull up if I got the phone, I might as well pull up the GPS and use that, right?
Right.
So I started using the GPS on that, and I wasn't paying enough attention to it, and it was trying to lead me to a road to drive to where I was supposed to be. Which,
Okay.
yeah, it kind of threw me off, and ended up getting me fairly lost. I was with Alex, so we were driving around, and she was not happy that I couldn't figure out where the hell we were going.
Oh yeah.
But we made it back. And we actually, well, that one point I just went to the Google Maps for like the overhead view to see where we had to go.
Uh-huh.
But the sun was like shining. It had like such a glare. I couldn't see. I could see where I had to go, and I could see where I was, but I couldn't tell where was land and where was water. So I couldn't tell which direction to turn because it was so hard to see the screen with the sun shining on it. And then the battery, the little beep beep warning that the battery was dying. I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?"
Those are called first world problems. I'm on my boat, and I can't.
I know. And I was running low on Gatorade.
And the sun was in my eyes and my iPhone.
Hey, I'm not that fancy. It was a droid. Yeah, but we made it. And then somehow, I don't know what we did, but we had looped around the state park where we had launched from. It was kind of on a peninsula, but somehow we had like come in, left one way, and we came back the opposite way. So when we left the boat ramp, we left, and it was like on our left, but when we came back, it was on our right. And we went under a bridge to get back, but we never went under a bridge to leave.
Okay.
It was very weird, and I guess we had like completely circumnavigated the Earth and come back a different direction. It was, yeah.
Well, usually this is my experience from boat ownership. When you leave and something's on the right, when you come back, it is on your left, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes and no. But if we were facing the same direction, it was we were facing the same direction. It was not, like, okay, we drive down this road into the state park. You can go to the right and there's boat ramps, and you can go to the left and there's boat ramps. Okay, so we drove in and we went to the boat ramps on the left. We launched from there. When we came back, so you got the road, and on the left side of the road is the boat ramps we left from, and on the right side of the road is the boat ramps that we didn't leave from. As we approached the park again, we were on the side of the boat ramp that we didn't leave from. And I didn't know how I had crossed the road. Because there was a bridge there, but we hadn't gone under the bridge. So I guess I had swung way around, and I'm not good with direction. So I need one of those big GPS screens with the telling me where to go.
Right.
The water-based, not the land-based, because it kept trying to lead me to a road.
Yeah, we have one of those water ones. Those are really good. It has also beside it we have beside it we have the depth finder.
Yeah.
And we also have the map. So just in case anything goes wrong, we can manually do it, you know.
Yeah, that's well.
So
it's weird because this is I won't say it's the first time I've been on a lake, but first time I've been on a lake this big in the boat. Usually I'm on a river or in the ocean, and I don't have any trouble navigating there for some reason. It's the vastness of a lake that threw me off.
Wow.
I guess because everything just looked the same. There weren't like the ocean. There's landmarks, lighthouses, and everything. And I see stuff, but here everything just looked the same. Yeah, it just threw me. It was highly embarrassing, but what can you do, right?
Yeah. So I mean, now.
I've only got 20 years of Navy experience, so I don't know how I was supposed to be able to know how to navigate in a boat on a lake.
Right. Well, that's like funny. It's like, people assume you can tie knots and
I can't tie knots.
Small boat navigation and shooting guns, and that's what my brother assumes that I'm a weapons expert.
Yes.
And I can shoot guns and stuff, but I'm by no means like
No, yeah,
like
yeah.
a Navy SEAL or anything
I
like
didn't
that.
shoot when I was. I know I was in the 20 years in the Navy. I don't think I shot a weapon at least for the first 6 years. And then it was just one time, and the range master, took the gun away from me and said, "Go away."
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't get your ribbon?
Oh, they didn't even let us. I've never been allowed to shoot for a ribbon. No,
Oh wow.
no, we never
Yeah,
had
you
that
had
opportunity.
yeah, we had to do it. We had to like it was kind of hard, and you had to do it on your own. You had to make your own time. You had to
Yeah,
make your
yeah,
own.
wasn't interested in that. Then after
Yeah.
9/11, we actually did a lot more shooting. We everybody qualified. Before that, nobody, especially nukes, never touched guns.
Oh yeah, they don't want.
Yeah, but now
Well,
everybody does.
you're actually I mean, I don't know if you've realized this, but you become the threat more so than
Yes, yes. Any
you know,
person with a gun is
you become an additional threat.
danger. Yes,
Yeah, you're an additional
but
threat
I got
against
to be pretty good with the 9mm and
the Beretta 92.
the Beretta and the M16. I was pretty good with that. And the shotgun, but you can't really miss with a shotgun, right?
No, shotguns are fun though, aren't they?
Um, you only shoot it we only shot it a few times. Like you walk up and you shoot from the hip a couple times,
Yeah.
and yeah, you don't really get a lot of experience with a shotgun. Most
Well,
of it's 9mm.
right. If you ever get a chance to, something fun is to go sporting clay. Is what it's called, and where it's skeet shooting, but it's what you do is they're like on the ground. They come from behind you. They're shooting all over, and you're actually taken along a path by whoever set it up,
Right,
like
right.
the guy, you know, they're special like ranges or whatever, special facilities like that do that, and they take you through, and it's a surprise wherever it comes from. There's usually two, and it's pretty fun, and they shoot them out, and you gotta
Get them.
get them, and it's usually like a hip shot or we were told the first time I ever did it, we were told that don't aim, just kind of do it instinctively,
Mm-hmm.
and for the
And it
first
works.
time it works. It works pretty closely. It's pretty fun, and it's like not hard to how sometimes if you're doing something new, you don't get it at the first try.
Right,
You don't get it
right.
the first couple tries. But this sporting clays was fun. You could. I mean, you didn't do great, but you could enjoy yourself. You
Yeah.
were hitting enough that you were
It
having
wasn't
a good time.
wasn't getting frustrating. You were doing enough that you weren't
Yeah,
losing the fun of it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
it's
getcha.
just enough. Just like slot machines. It's like you
Boy,
didn't
yeah,
all your
slot
money the
machine.
first time.
I've been on slot machines though that I put in a $100 bill or a $20 bill, whatever it was, and played until the money was gone and never hit once.
Wow.
Not even like a even money, you get your quarterback or
Really?
yeah, I've not won at all.
You know, that seems
It
pretty
seems against the odds, I
rare
know.
because the whole principle of slot machines is it's based on a very strong psychological principle
Oh yeah.
of the as most gambling is. It feeds into your your brain.
You think you're going to win more.
Well, that obviously, but what I'm getting at is the point that it doesn't take all your money right away, right?
Right. No,
It's supposed to like give you take 30% of it, give you back 60, and then you're like, okay, I got another shot, and you keep going and you
Yeah.
keep going until you do winnow it down to to nothing.
Well, this slot machine was smart enough to take 100% every time, and I still went through all the money.
It is still
And
it was like
because I expected there's no way I could go through all this money and not hit once, and there actually was a way.
there was.
But then there's been a lot of slot machines where I've gone up and played once and hit something big, not huge,
Yeah.
not like a jackpot, but a sizable amount. So,
right.
but I do remember the ones that didn't pay me anything, and I hate them. But I try to stay away from the. I was gonna say I try to stay away from slot machines, but sometimes those video ones with the bonus games, I really love those. I love the bonus game. Even if I don't win, it's just like I've won the bonus game. I get to play the bonus game.